Right, I was just about to come out and let the chickens' doors open because it's the 7th of January today. I've literally just come out to see the chickens and it was beautiful. Now, all of a sudden, we've got some really weird sleet snow. My hair is wet because I washed it, not because I've been out in the rain. But I was going to leave the doors open on the chicken houses because the sun was out. And now we got sleet snow. So, yeah. I think Enki needs to go indoors. Yeah, so I'm going to shut the chickens up again. And I'll meet you in the Dolbrodmaeth garden. And it's the 7th of January. And I'm going to sort out my seeds today. I don't think I'm going to have time to sow any because we're supposed to be going out to take Simon's laptop to be mended. Yeah, anyway, I've got my coffee here. Cheers. Well, it was hot when I brought it out. It's nearly cold now. Anyway, I went and fed the chickens as you just saw. And then it snow rained. Really weird. And now it stopped. Anyway, I shut them up again because I was going to leave the doors open for them for a little while. But I thought, no, I better not because, yeah, a bit rainy. The plants in here are really, really growing now. You can really see them. I'll give you a quick show. But we're going to go through our seeds, so I might have to hang you up because, oh no, I left my thing indoors. Right, I'll go through my seeds and then I'll tell you which ones we're going to sow. Okay, because that's easier for me to do it that way. Because I haven't actually got my, the thing that I hang you on in here. I took it indoors to do the cooking videos. So anyway, I will do that and then I'll be back. Okay, let me just show you the plants down the middle. How much the plants down the middle are growing. Every single day I come out and they've grown a bit more. I love this time of year when you can actually see things growing before your eyes. And it's really nice to see them growing, especially now I've weeded this patch. So you can see everything growing. My carrots are doing well over here. So the carrots that I put in the other day are doing well. And everything looks hunky-dory in here at the moment. So anyway, I'm just going to go through my seeds and I will tell you what ones I'm going to sow this week. Okay, bye. And this month. The seeds we're going to grow. These packets are all empty. I don't know why I've kept them. But in here the bucket is the seeds that we're going to sow. So we're going to do a few onions. I know it says you don't sow them till March, but we're going to sow them indoors. These are straight in the ground, but we're going to sow them, start them in a seed tray. Sorry about my nails. I forgot to take my nail varnish off. It look horrible. Anyway, so we're going to sow some of these onion Carmen red. Hopefully they grow this year. If we grow a few now and then a few later, it just gives them a chance. And then this rainbow beetroot. So we're starting these all off in the polytunnel. Then we got some more cabbage, which is called January King. This one you sow in March, but we are actually going to try and sow some. I know I've got millions of cabbages already, but yeah, it's always good to keep going. These are the dwarf pea meteor. These are the first early peas. So these are the ones I grew last year, and I had a really good load of peas from these. So we're going to start some of them off. Then we got our parsnips, Countess. We need to sow some of these, so we're going to start some of these off and see if they grow. We've got to hurry up because a lot of these seeds are going out of date. Yeah, 2024, but they're all going out of date, so we need to get them all done this year, the ones going out of date. Then we got this sweet Sicilies, which I haven't grown yet, but I think I should put it in. So we're going to put this in. It's supposed to get the cold, so I thought if I sow it now, it will definitely get the cold. And we'll just try it. Then we can sow some basil. So we're going to sow some basil. It does say that you can sow it in January, if you look here. Oh no, February. Well, I don't know. It's January it says there, but I thought blue was February. Oh my god, I don't know. I thought blue was sowing time, but on this packet the red is the sowing time. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to sow some basil. And then we're going to sow some... Oh, we got some more basil here. Genevieve. These are organic seeds. There's quite a lot of those in there, isn't there? 2,000. So we sow some of them as well. And then we got some more onions here, which are called Bedfordshire Champion. I did get some nice onions last year, but they didn't grow massive. Then you can sow these indoors from January, and then outdoors in March. So we're going to sow some of them. And then the last but not least is some more purple sprout and broccoli, which I've already got on the table, but it's always nice to have some more, so we'll sow some more of that. So they're the seeds we're going to sow, and we're going to start off by sowing just a couple of them today. Literally 2 lots of seeds today, just so that we can start getting things going. I'm just going to clear my table a bit, and then I'll sow the seeds, and I'll show you once I've done it. Okay, up the table. There's quite a lot of rubbish on the table, so I've now tidied it all up, so everything's neat and tidy. I've got some bulbs and stuff on here. I'll just show you, and it's as neat as I can get it. Okay. Obviously I can't put all this stuff away because I need it here, the phostogen and all that kind of thing. Yeah, cleared it all up, and I've got a bag of rubbish there, a couple of tins and a broken bee. I can't really resurrect the bee. Anyway, we're going to do some seeds now. So we're going to do 3 lots of our seeds. So we're just going to do a pick and mix. So we're going to do some peas. We're going to do some basil, and we're going to do some onions. So these are the seeds we're going to do today, and the rest we'll do in a couple of days time. So that's what we're going to do. I think these bulbs need to go in a bit indoors, because I think they're dry, but they feel a bit damp to me. We just need to take them into my laundry room where the dehumidifier is, and just dry them out a bit and put them in some bags so they don't go mouldy. These bulbs I'm going to put in a pot. I don't know what they are, but we're just going to put them in a pot. But anyway, we'll get on with this, and I'll show you once I've done them. Okay, bye. So we have sowed our first things for 2025. Yay! So under here we have sowed some basil and dwarf first early peas. So I'm going to put a stone on this, because I don't want any little critters trying to push off the lid and eating the peas. They're always vulnerable when you first sow them. And in here are the champion onions. So these are the first things we've done for 2025 on the 7th of 2025. 7th of the 1st, 2025. So I'm just going to put a stone on here. Hold on. Oh, here we are. This one will probably be alright. I'm just going to plop that there. So if we get a little mouse or something, they won't be able to push the lid off. So I've sort of made it a little incubator with 2 lids. So that's that. So what are we going to do now? I think we're done now, because that's all I wanted to do. I've got this stuff here that is for getting rid of slugs, and as you can see the bag has rotted away, so I need to bring it out a bag for that. We've got a little bag of rubbish there, a couple of bits of metal, but I tidied up all the table, so it's all done now. I know it looks a mess, but most of it is pots, but I can't get rid of all this stuff because it lives out here on the table. This is where it lives. That's my dog bowl for when he needs a drink of water, string, and in here I sorted out all these pots. So in this one here it's got all the ties for the trees, ties, bits of string, stuff like that. In here we've got like spools and stuff for the lawnmower, for the strimmer, labels for the plants of the bulbs that I've got, phostogen, and in there are all the ties for the trees, tomatoes and stuff for the canes. And in here is just some manky tin, yeah, which you're supposed to put plants in for decoration. And then we've got our bulbs here. There's some pots here that like are for indoors really. I've got one of these. I took one indoors the other day for house planting, and all my pots and stuff. In here are the rest of the seeds we're going to do this month. and the labels. So it's all nice and organised. And we've got a whole bag of Jack's Magic compost there. So we won't need any more compost for the moment for seeds. And that's it. So I'm really happy with what I've done today. I'll just turn the camera around and say goodbye. But this took about an hour. So we went through all our seeds. We've sorted out all the seeds. The seeds we're going to be sowing, empty packets we've got rid of. And the seeds we're sowing for the rest of this month. And then we've sowed some seeds today. 3 lots of seed like I said I wanted to do. If I say I'm going to do something, I need to stick to it and do it. Because a lot of the time when you say things, you end up not doing them. Well, I do. So, in future, and I find doing lists is a good idea, because when you do a list, you usually stick to it. And I need to start doing lists again. I haven't been doing any lists for ages now, but I need to do it for the house. Because to keep on track with the house, I need to do a list and then do the list every day for all the jobs that I've got to do indoors. There's so many. And if you do a list and then just put a few things on there, not go mental, you might end up doing it all. But sometimes things change, people pop round, you know, and then when someone comes round, obviously we drop everything to see to the people, you know, our guests, our visitors, not guests, but friends, you know, and they just pop round to see you. So you can't just carry on saying, I'm going to carry on doing this work while you're here, because that's rude. So I have to drop everything and then see to my people who come see me, which is the right thing to do. But the rest of the time I need to try and keep my brain focused and try and do one thing at a time, which is why I wanted to get the polytunnel done. And the reason why I wanted to get the polytunnel done, and I haven't cleaned it yet, that is on my list for next week. I will start cleaning the polytunnel. It's a bit chilly at the moment to clean a polytunnel because it's quite cold. Today it feels a lot colder, so I'm not wanting to do water and stuff at the moment. And I need to get some more rubber gloves actually for the polytunnel cleaning, well, just general cleaning. Yeah, but I'm really pleased that I've done polytunnel first, because this now straightens my brain for going indoors and tackling the upstairs and painting the rest of the bedroom upstairs and getting the furniture back in there and getting our bed up and moving back upstairs. That's what we want to do. But we're getting our new what do you call it, multi-fuel stove thing, well, in 2 weeks time. Yeah, so we will be wanting to spend some time downstairs, but I think at the moment we need to concentrate on getting the flat sorted out, because we want the guests to go in the bedroom that we're in at the moment. We're taking up a whole bedroom and there's a few issues in there, just small things but annoying, and I need to sort them out before I can let it out. Because this is the thing about having a B&B or anything, because you should always go and sleep in the rooms, because if you sleep in the rooms you act as a guest and you know exactly what works, what doesn't work, and how it flows, and whether you need to put a mirror here or do something there. If you don't do that, you don't know if the room's okay, basically. And I've stayed in so many places where the rooms are not okay, things don't flow, and that is because nobody has ever taken the time to actually stay in there and figure out why the room is not working. So I think it's always best to stay in the room, figure out why it's working, what's not working. Why am I telling you this? This should be on a different video. Anyway, I will put that on a separate video. As for now, it's got very, very cold all of a sudden. It's gone really, really cold, and I've finished out here for today, so I'm going indoors now. I don't know if Simon, he wanted to go and take his computer, so I don't know if he wants to still do that or whatever it is we're doing right now. But I'm going to go indoors, have a nice cup of coffee and feed my dog, and then see what the rest of the day brings. It'll probably be in a different vlog if I do the bedroom. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please give me a like and a thumbs up. Let me know how you're getting on in your garden. Have you tidied up your garden yet? I'm not worried about outside at the moment. I want to get the inside done as much as possible, and then I will start tackling the beds outside, which will probably be in a couple of weeks time, and I will start tackling those. The weather's going to get a lot colder yet, I feel, before it gets warmer. But yeah, so we've finished in polytunnel apart from cleaning it, but I feel like I've done a huge amount of achievement here. Huge. And I'm really happy with myself. I'm really pleased with myself. You should feel pleased with yourself when you achieve something in your life and it makes you feel happy. Then there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with feeling happy if you do something that makes you feel happy. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye for now.